everyone.
안녕하세요 여러분.
We're Ray.
And Jin.
And today the air and weather in Seoul are both just so beautiful, so we decided to take this chance to go for a hike today, and we're going to bring you guys along with us.
저희는 오늘 관악산 등반을 하기 위해서 서울대 입구에 왔어요. 그래서 김밥 사가지고 환승한 다음에 서울대에서 등산을 시작하려고요.
But I thought we're already at Seoul National University Station. Why do we have to take another bus?
It takes an hour if you want to walk from Seoul National University Station.
Why is this called Seoul National University Station then?
I don't know.
We already took a 1 hour bus. Now another bus. Got our kimbap!
Nope.
이번 정류소는 서울대 정문입니다.
So we just got here. I guess this is the entrance to our hiking path. I've never been to Seoul National University before, so I had no idea that it's literally on the top of a mountain, and the bus was also very busy because there's so many students, so keep that in mind if you come here. But yeah, let's get started with our hike. Let's go. After hiking Halasan, I think everything is going to be easier by comparison. But we'll see. I know that this hike is really short. The route we're taking is supposedly like only an hour and a half, but it's really steep, so might be kind of hard. We'll see. I'm already a little bit out of breath though. I think so far the most difficult thing is this path is really sandy, so it's actually really slippery. It's kind of hot already. I'm gonna have to take this off. Jin warned me, but I didn't listen. I brought a jacket anyway. And now it's going in Jin's backpack. Lucky Jin. This mountain is just so beautiful. Like, you wouldn't even believe that it's in Seoul because you're just surrounded by the most gorgeous nature and all these blossoming trees and bushes. Oh, I love it here. Which way are we going?
연주대.
Yeonju-dae?
Yeah.
So we don't have to go up the steep steps, we get to go up the gentle steps. After hiking Halasan, I think I couldn't walk for at least like 3 or 4 days. I just had to have like stiff legs everywhere I went like this. I wonder if I'll have the same experience after this. It's kind of steep. We'll find out. Jin said mountains that end in ak, like Gwanak-san, are considered steep mountains. So keep that in mind when you go for your next hiking excursion in Korea. If you don't want the steep mountain, avoid the ak mountains. Okay? But I like them so far. I mean, I might regret saying that soon because it looks really steep up here. We'll see. Well, it says it'll take us about 85 minutes. A little bit less than I expected. We'll see. Like I said in the Halasan video, I'm a slowpoke, so, and we're also filming. We take time to like stop and film pretty stuff, so it'll probably take us a bit longer, but it's nice and short. Perfect like day hike. Halasan was so long. Like, it was fun, but way too long. It takes the whole day, so this is much, much better so far.
웨이랑 앞으로 서울에서 등산 좀 많이 해야 될 것 같아요. 등산도 해보니까 재밌네요. 성취감도 있고.
So, when we go back to Minnesota, I think Jin is going to be very surprised by how flat it is. Like, there's no such thing as this in Minnesota. Maybe if you go to the North Shore, but in the Minneapolis area, totally flat. Our hikes are just walking trails.
You're so wonderful, girl. 작은 손짓 하나야. 그대 원하는 걸 모두 줄 수 있어. My superwoman, yeah.
There's a cat hiking with us. It just went up those rocks. It's so cute. What the heck?
There's so many cats.
So adorable. Gwanaksan is just so steep and rocky compared to Halasan, which is just a lot of rope paths and like wooden stairs. So definitely bring some hiking sticks or you're going to struggle a little bit. Though there are a lot of elderly people hiking this with no problems and no sticks and no equipment in jeans. So apparently I'm just not that good at hiking compared to them. But anyway, just gotta build up the courage to hike this really steep rocky staircase right here. Let's go. Come on. I'm so excited to eat our kimbap that we brought. I think hiking to the top is gonna make it taste so much more delicious.
Look at the peak.
Yeah, I can't believe we can already see the peak from here. We've only been hiking for like 30 minutes maybe. This hike is good because it's fast, but hard because it's very, very steep and very rocky. But because I like to do weightlifting and strength training, I think this is much better for me than Halasan. Halasan requires so much endurance, but I have more like burst energy, so I prefer this, I think. This is very nice so far. When you turn around, there's beautiful flowers like this. So nice.
Which one is the flower?
Obviously that. But it's so pretty. Wow. But I've always been apprehensive to go hiking in Seoul because the air can be bad and like my allergies are pretty severe. So if I'm outside when the pollution is bad, I can't breathe at all. So on a day like this though, perfect.
올라가면 올라갈수록 바람도 되게 선선하게 불고 되게 상쾌해지는 것 같아요. 그래서 이 맛에 다 등산하나 봐요. How is it?
Good. I'm not sweaty. It's very nice. Ah, wasp. Oh my god. Okay, you have no idea how traumatizing it was to be stung by wasps last summer. I thought I was gonna die. Like last summer, Jin and I were in the countryside and I really had to pee, TMI. So he found this like farm bathroom and I went inside, no big deal. But when I came out, Jin had been walking around the bathroom, so I think he aggravated a wasp nest because when I walked out, I got attacked by a swarm of wasps. Screamed bloody murder. Thought I was gonna die. Jin rushed me to the hospital just in case because I don't know if I have a bee allergy. Whew. One of the scariest bug events in my whole life. So now I'm traumatized. This place has a lot of wasps, so maybe don't come if you have an allergy or if you're afraid. Whew. Okay, I was doing okay. But that was hard to talk and walk at the same time. While we've been hiking so far, already like 5 or 6 of you guys came and said hi to us, so that was super cool. It was nice to meet you all. Maybe we'll run into a few more once we get to the top. Let's see.
너무 힘들어요.
Almost there.
마지막 스퍼트. 너무 힘들어요, 진짜.
I heard before that if you get to like a long flight of stairs on a Korean mountain, it means you're near the top. So, fingers crossed. Because man, a little tired now.
운동 좀 열심히 해야겠어요.
But the view here is so pretty. I don't think we have to go to the top. We can just look at this view.
No.
No, like just turn around, take a
No.
look. Look at it. You didn't even look. Look how beautiful it is. What is this?
I think it's a party area.
Everyone's just chilling.
Oh, they're drinking makgeolli. In Korea, many people say you hike to drink makgeolli.
I'm hiking so I can eat kimbap.
And makgeolli.
No, chamchi kimbap.
That's the peak.
That is?
Yeah.
So I have to go down
Yeah.
and then hike back up again. Okay. I can do this. Let's let's go. I need coffee first. Jin is so nice because he brought this gigantic tumbler of coffee. Like this thing is seriously so big. And it's got a straw.
Jin's cafe. 흰 관악산.
So good.
집에서 아이스 아메리카노 투샷 넣어가지고 싸웠어요. 아, 너무 맛있어요.
Is it 시원하라? 시원하라? I used so much energy to go up, and now I'm going down to go back up again. I think, okay, something that I think is so funny in our comment section is when I complain in a video, most people don't understand I'm just joking and being sarcastic. They think, or they say, oh, Ray complains so much. This is just American sarcasm, okay? That's how some people communicate. I'm one of those people. Just a joke. Okay?
Americans are lame.
No, Americans just... Why not just make a joke about things? It's hard going down and up, so I'm just making a joke about it. That's all. Don't take me too seriously, okay? Unless it's a serious topic, don't take it too seriously. Hiking is not that serious.
Americans are not serious.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying my humor. You guys don't understand my humor. Like Korean people in general don't really use sarcasm. So I understand why like my jokes might not be understood well. But you guys have to understand, I'm not that serious of a person, okay?
Our relationship isn't serious.
I said already. If it's a serious topic, take it seriously. If it's not a serious topic, don't take it too seriously.
Okay.
Is hiking like a very serious topic?
No.
Exactly. But our relationship, is that a serious topic?
Yes.
Exactly. Wow. You're a fast learner.
Okay.
See? Sarcasm. It's Buddha's Day soon, so they have little lanterns everywhere. I'm excited because it's an opportunity for us to eat some good temple food. Last year we had one of the best meals of my entire life, and it was temple food, so I'm excited. We should do that soon.
Wow.
Almost.
How's the view?
풍경 진짜 좋아요.
Almost there. Just a few more steps. We did it. Now we have to wait in line for a photo. That wasn't too bad. That was easy.
Yeah.
I mean, not easy, but not hard. Wow, that was an epic coming down. There's a temple here. Are we allowed to go?
I don't know. Never been here. Oh, you have to pay.
You have to pay to enter? Okay, never mind.
50.
No, I'm okay. I don't need to pay 50 bucks. Just go there. How should I go up?
Let's go.
Just go. It's so steep. Throw some gloves on and crawl on all fours to the top. Because it's kind of crowded and I don't want to go near other people. So I'm going to look like an idiot. Okay? Ready? What if I just slide down?
No.
So it's kind of slippery. Look at this. I should go this way. This area could look okay. We climbed up and we got a perfect spot up here. It's really busy today, but we were able to get a beautiful cozy spot with a wonderful view here. So now, finally the moment I've been waiting for, our food. We can eat! I'm so excited! Oh, it's so windy suddenly. I thought the air today was really good, but now that I'm up here, I understand that I was wrong. Because Lotte Tower is not that far away, but I can't even see it. I can only see just a little bit of the outline, so. But still, at least we got some exercise in and enjoyed the beautiful weather. Oops, I opened it upside down. Okay. Yay, I haven't had kimbap in so long. I'm so excited. Let's try.
This is the taste.
So taste. I like this. I could do this again. I guess one of the biggest benefits of hiking in Seoul is you're rewarded at the top with an amazing panoramic view of Seoul and the surrounding suburbs. So it's really beautiful. And there's so many other mountains around here too, so this is really rare. Like, I think when we're back in the States, when we hike a mountain, we're pretty much in an isolated location, so you don't really have the opportunity to see something like this. So I'm really glad we had the opportunity to come here, and I recommend you guys come here as well. I'm sure if you're a Korean, most likely you've done this hike before, so I'm preaching to the choir here. But if you're not Korean and you come to Korea, I'd recommend spending a day doing this, as long as it's not in the summer, because I think you'll die if it's the summertime.
저도 관악산 진짜 오랜만에 올라본 것 같아요. 한 20년 전에 아빠랑 같이 아빠가 짜장면 사준다 그래가지고 올라왔었는데 그때가 마지막이었던 것 같아요. 어렸을 때는 몸이 가벼워가지고 이렇게 금방금방 올라왔던 것 같은데 지금은 몸이 무거워가지고 올라오기 되게 힘들었어요. 근데 이렇게 좋은 뷰로 보상을 해주니까 앞으로 레이랑 등산 자주 해야겠어요.
It's cute though. Like I said before, there's no real mountains in Minnesota. If Minnesotans say they're hiking, they're just going for a walk in the woods. But we have plenty of other outdoor activities to do, so I'm gonna have to take Jin along with me to do some. Like, we could go snowshoeing. How's that sound? We could do real skiing. We don't have mountains, but we can still ski.
Ice fishing.
We can do ice fishing, but that's not really a lot of athletic activity. That's a lot of sitting around drinking beer and doing nothing all day. But there's a lot we can do outside, so yeah, I'm excited to take you along with me. It'll be fun.
That grandpa just said we hike to the highest.
The highest point. Wow, I feel proud of myself. The highest point. We got the best spot, I think. Other people keep looking at us. I can't tell if they're jealous or if I just look funny. Alright guys, we finished eating our kimbap, so now we're just going to take some time to sit back and enjoy the beautiful view up here. I hope you all enjoyed coming along with us on this hike today. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment. We'd really appreciate it, and we will see you next time. Bye!
Oh, say can you